Hey guys, welcome to PGI, Peter's Gaming Info. It's another video. This time we're doing something fresh. We're going to be doing gameplay for Tekken 8 beta that's been out from today, and it's going to go on till Monday. So it's from 9 a.m. today till 8 a.m. On Monday, and it's cross-platform. So you'll be able to play from PS5, PC, I think Xbox as well. But this is the PS5 version. I'm playing as Kazuya and playing against a Jin player. So a number of things I want to say straight off the bat. I like the graphics. The graphics I think stand out a lot for the characters, and I think the level design also looks really good as well. And I think it's quite dynamic and quite fun to play. I mean, I've been playing since I've come on PS5, and I haven't really stopped really, except to do this footage right here. But I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it quite a lot so far. I've only just played as Kazuya. I wanted to play as Leo, but Leo isn't in this version, so I'll probably try out Brian. I mean, Kaz and Brian are my primary and secondary characters that have recently changed up to Kaz and Leo in Tekken 7, because I think Brian might just be too maybe technical and demand too much execution and stuff as well to use at a high level, and defense has to be quite good. So I just don't think I'm quite there yet for Brian. But going to the match, so it's 1-1 between me and this Jin player. I was trying to finish off with, I think that's down forward 1-2, I think it's a mid. And I thought you just might duck because I've just done a number of number of hill sweeps. And I'm quite digging Kaz's new outfit in this, like the jacket, the purple jacket. I think it looks pretty cool. I like the long black one as well from Tekken 7, but I think this one looks pretty good as well. So there you've got these heat activation moves. You can do it from forward 2, who's like forward punch that lunges forward, and you can do it from back 1+2 as well. That sort of evasive kind of stretch out back fist that he does. And you hold forward and then you can initiate heat activation. You can run forward and then you force a mix up and keep the pressure going really. So it's reinforcing more aggression in this style of Tekken compared to the previous Tekkens. I mean, I guess it somewhat makes it more dynamic. So it's the second match now. I'm at quite low health there, and then finished off at Jin player. There you go, I've done the forward 2, held forward. And as you can see, I'm in the transform state right about now, devil state. Once that wears off, that heat gauge, I believe I do return to normal. Yeah, because I can't imagine us staying at all of it. There we go. I tried Horizon 1-2, we tried hop kick, it's the wrong punish, and then I punished him for doing the wrong punish. So I'd say the movement's pretty good. I mean, it maybe could be a bit more sort of elusive, but I think the movement so far it doesn't feel stiff. It feels like it could do with a tad bit more freedom possibly. But because they want to reinforce this aggression style, that's probably why they don't want too much of a backdash. They don't want people to keep away too much. It's meant to be more action, more in your face. But so far, I'm finding it really fun. I'm liking the playstyle of it. I'm liking the presentation of the way stuff looks, and it feels kind of fresh. I think with the new mechanics. Some people, they may have some things to say. I mean, I'm not a long sort of. It's not like I'm a pro at Tekken or know like everything there is to know about it, but I've been playing for a while. I wouldn't say I'm the best player either, but I've been playing for a while, so I do have some understanding of the game. Yeah, I definitely think I'll be trying out Brian next. What do you think? But onto the third match. So I think it's like 1-1 between us now. So I was just trying to, instead of just go for hell sweeps, I was just trying to go for some down back falls. And you know, if I get punished, it probably wouldn't be as bad. It's less risky than the hell sweep. So I think I was just trying to go for those. Yeah, and then there's these like new sort of screw or bound. Probably screwing this. Not too sure the terms. Then trying to do a little fancy like side wall combo sort of. It's me just trying to keep space, trying to wait, and then I pressed R1 to heat activation. And I just thought, oh, maybe he might press off the bat, and then just tried to do down forward 1-2 and catch him. Didn't work. No, he's not getting hit by the counter hit down forward 2. I thought he might be after a few presses, he might press, and then looks like he does there. Just don't do the best combo. Oh, there's low parry, because I was thinking, yeah, you've done a number of blows in a certain rhythm. I've got you. I'm sure you're going to do low parry, low there. Tried to punch that string, it's probably safe. And he guessed right. Is that no hell sweep for me? He's trying to keep me out with the forward 4. Just going in, I'm thinking, yeah, he might just try pressure him with the electrics, but I get caught. And he's doing his combo, I'll block it, just like, nope. I know a low's coming somewhere. So yeah, it's different because the while standing 1-2 actually acts as like a screw attack, which is interesting. Normally it's just his while standing launcher and then that's that, but it will actually go into a screw, so it will knock him down and you can combo into it. It's quite interesting that. That wasn't the case at all. I had to adjust it. I think, oh, does that now? Does that properly? And down forward 1-2 was, you know, he's I think mid high, and it would sort of knock you down. But this one, it actually launches you. So you can use it as screw attack. So it's me trying to get another down 4, and he's just like, no, you're not getting another down 4. I think the Jin stops playing from here, yeah. I think I won 1 and he won the next 2, and I think he just stopped playing. So yeah, I think this will be the next character that I pick up then, since I can't find Leo's not in this one. I mean, there's all these other characters, you know, that are there as well, that are present. Harun, Raven, Asesino, new character, Asuka, I'm sure of, Lily, Ling, you know, there's more Leroy, Raven, there's more characters, but I think Brian will probably be the next one that I decide to pick up.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, sometimes it can take a while to find people, to actually have people that want to play. Some people just don't want to for some reason. So I found another Jin, this time it's another person. So yeah, so straight away I'm just trying to like pressure and just see if I can hit them with the electrics, and try, you know, and try get them to, sometimes just try space them out and try get them to whiff, and sometimes just straight up pressure, and if they press then get hit by the electric. I mean, I'm just trying to find a way to get through his defense, and it's not working. He's got me near the wall, and yeah, he uses downfield 1, and yeah, and he just closes it off. I like this stage as well. It looks really nice. You've got all the fancy like screens on the buildings and stuff like that, and you know the way the water and reflects like the little bits of dampness on the ground and everything. This looks like a really nice stage. I think it really shows off like the graphics and visuals of where Tekken 8 is now. It's impressive. Oh, that's pretty cool. Come down with that hand chop. So now he's putting quite a bit of pressure on me now. This round is all his. It's looking like a perfect. I think this was a perfect actually. Not that I'd like to admit, but I really think it was. Oh, okay. At least it wasn't. But he was cooking there. Definitely cooking, that gym player. With them he's using back 1+2, and then look like I've got a little like heat activation off it. So yeah, as you can see, once you're in the devil form, you have access to these different properties and different finishes from certain moves. You see me do a hell sweep there and just thought, okay, maybe he might be conditioned off that, maybe I can go for a mix up. And I just read, yeah, he's going to be on the aggression, he's going to stay on the aggression, so I can just throw out the rage art, he'll most likely press. And, you know, this will either finish him off or will stop the pressure. He goes for his own, but he can't absorb anything. There's no armor left for him, well, there's no health left for him, so even with the armor, you still absorb some damage, and there wasn't much health. So I'll punish that move, and a combo of my own. Trying to keep him near the wall, trying to pressure him. Yep, and I'll take this match. The graphics are really good. I mean, look at the detail on Kazuya's face. You can see the, the lines, wrinkles. You can see he's aged and stuff like that. It looks really, really good. The graphics and visuals stand out a lot. They're using Unreal Engine 5 for this. Really good. I mean, the strange thing is that, like, Lords of the Fallen is new Souls that came out that I've been streaming, and that's on Unreal Engine 5 as well. And this just looks, in comparison, just so much crisper, and I have no idea why. It's not like I was running any of them on PC, even, or high performance PC. I was just running them both on PS5, and maybe Lords of the Fallen maybe looks better on a high spec PC or something. But if these are both Unreal Engine 5, it's hard to believe, because this just looks much more polished. I know that obviously it's kind of unfair because the studio Namco compared to Hetzworth CI Games, there's a lot more budget, and I believe there's a lot more money in Namco, so maybe it's a bit of an unfair comparison, but the difference between the sort of graphics and visuals it's just insane. This looks way more polished, but it still looks good for what it is. But anyway, they're different types of games and different companies, and Hetzworth CI Games have made a comeback from their first initial release of Lords of the Fallen, which was, people don't think was really that good at all, so fair enough. I'm sure in a couple of patches they'll bring up. But anyway, back to Tekken. Here. So right now it's 1-1 between myself and this other gym player. I was going to call myself Pitta Bread, but I just ended up calling it Pitta because it didn't allow me to put in bread for some reason. I have no idea why. Should have put Nigerian backdash actually. Maybe that probably wouldn't have worked, maybe too long. And yeah, I just think that this guy, he's very eager to finish things off. So I think I know pretty much when he's going to press. So I can just throw out the rage art towards the end. He's going to do, you know, mids and lows and maybe some throws or something like that. And I just know. For the kick at the end as well. That's what I noticed. Something cool about Kaz. If you do a 2+4 throw, he doesn't just, you know, throw them to the other side and drop them. He throws them to the other side and he stamps on them as well, or kicks them. Like he kicks them as they're on the floor. I didn't know that that was the case in this until I tried it, and I thought, oh, that's cool. I'm really digging this stage. I think it looks cool. I'm sure there's other cool stages, maybe even better stages. But I think just this stage, it stands out. All the lighting and, you know, all the stuff you can see going on in the background. It's pretty cool. I think this might have been the perfect comment. No, it's not. It's not this one. So I'm fighting for my life here. I'm thinking, when's he gonna go low? When do I do this? When do I do that? Look at me spacing out. I'm even breaking throws. You know I want this one. You know I want this one. Oh, blocking the lows as well. Come on, and then doing the rage art. You know I want this. And I was nearly at a perfect, and out my back was against the wall. And I'll bring it much closer. Oh. Oh, breaking the throws. Oh, and I had to duck. Oh, and I think he done key charge as well. That was a battle. That was actually quite a battle. I can't lie. That was a good fight. I think it took me a while to recover from that. I had to take a couple of seconds to breathe. Ooh. Oh wee. I think it says Leroy there in the back. It says Bob something. Got their names. Oh, so from that one, I think I could have just done the downfield 1+2. After doing counter hit downfield to 3-1-4, I think I could have just done downfield 1+2, downfield 1-2, sorry, and then went up and did my combo. Could have done my back to 1+2. So the 2 punches that go into laser. Oh, there we go, on a whiff. So don't you whiff on me. See what I was trying to do there? I was trying to wave dash into getting him to duck. I mean, it's probably, probably just throw out forward 4 or forward 3. The mid kicks instead of going for a mix up like that. It's probably just not worth it. You know, maybe it's good as maybe a certain type of whiff punisher or something if you're not so confident with the electrics and you just throw that out if you've got space. But maybe as a mix up, it's probably not a good 50-50 mix up between hell sweep, that wave dash, hell sweep, wave dash, down forward 1, 2. I'm trying stuff out, you know. I'm trying stuff out. I think that's the one. That's the great thing about Tekken compared to other fighting games, that you've got that freedom to experiment with different things. You're not locked into a specific style. I think as much as I like Street Fighter, and I do like a lot of I do like a lot of Street Fighter. Street Fighter Alpha 3, you know, Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter Third Strike. I'm a big fan of Street Fighter, but I think certain games lock you into a certain specific way of playing. Where with Tekken, it doesn't actually do that. Like Tekken, it's like the different ways you can play, or the different way you can use moves, or choose which moves you use and which moves you don't use. It's something completely which separates it. I think that freedom of expression, I think, it is something that separates it from a number of games. So yeah, just waiting for another opponent now. Jinpei's gone. Just waiting for another opponent. I really like some of the features as well, but when they bring out the full version, they'll be introducing Tekken Ball, where you can play with one another online. So that's going to be really cool. The reintroduction, you know, in it to Tekken Ball again, and this time you can play online, which is really cool. There's also a Tekken Dojo as well that will be available in the full version of Tekken 8, where you can practice with your friends as well. So you can just get online and just practice different stuff. And I think that's really good for building like skill level and knowledge. So that's a very cool new feature as well. So here I'm against this Lily player. I remember I used to really hate Lily. I used to think she's flipping annoying, no pun intended. And I just didn't really gel with this character. I just thought she's just so annoying. I mean, it was more me just losing to a lot of Lily players. But I just found the character quite annoying. I mean, there were people I lose to, but I didn't. But this character just really annoyed me. But I don't think so much now. I think I got out of that Lily hate phase. So here, you know, the Lily's like locking me down with a number of pokes, and I'm just walking into them or just getting hit. You know, not really knowing much what to do. So I'm just trying to wave dash back in, and yep, and then I got clipped her with the down forward 2 at the end of down forward 1-2, and there we go, back for them electrics. So I've got the down forward 2 in there. Yep, do down forward 1, 2. And I think I could just finish that with, yeah, I could have finished with back 1, back 1, 2, back 2, 1 plus 2. Those punches, back punches into the laser eyes. Like laser. There we go. And that's his new finisher with Hell Sweep. He can go from, he can do his first Hell Sweep into like a sort of kick afterwards as well. And he has obviously the traditional one that ends in the punch as well. So I think the double sweep is removed then.
Get ready for the next battle.
So yeah, that's the end of the Tekken 8 gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, the beta was available from 9 o'clock in the morning on Friday to next week Monday at 8 a.m. So hopefully you guys got some codes and been playing. I find it pretty fun. It's quite dynamic, it's quite pretty fresh. Graphically and visually, the game looks really good. I'm excited to play more. I actually stopped just to do this footage for you guys, otherwise I would have continued playing. But I'll probably be practicing Brian since Leo's not in there. But I'm thinking, you know, my main would be always Kaz, and then I'll have secondary as Leo. I was thinking Brian, but I think Brian's a bit too technical on the execution part, and have a really good defense, and I need to work on my Tekken game before I think playing Brian. But I'll give him a go since Leo's not there and see how things go. You know, I might even pick up an entirely new character. You know, there's Azucena, the Peruvian woman who does martial arts. There's going to be some other characters as well, so I'll just go around and see who works, what doesn't work. Yeah, let me know if you'd like to see just what more footage you'd like to see, whether it's more Tekken 8 beta gameplay, or if you want to see more Lords of the Fallen. I know I've got vote for Lords of the Fallen and Tekken 8 uploads, so I'll be doing Tekken 8 over the weekend. I'll be uploading and probably into Monday, and then I'll continue Lords of the Fallen if the votes are for me to continue Lords of the Fallen, because I've got Spider-Man 2 here as well, and I got it and I haven't touched it because of Tekken 8 right about now. So anyway, hope you guys have a good weekend. Please vote with the polls. It's for you guys for me to provide you guys with the best, the most exciting game content you want to see, and what you favour to see as well. So please keep voting through the polls. Leave any comments, likes and subscriptions, and have a good weekend and keep warm, take care of yourself. Have a good one. Bye.
You win. 話にならんな。